The End of a Century by Madison Julius Cawein. There are moments when, as missions, God reveals to us strange visions, when within their separate stations we may see the centuries like revolving constellations shaping our Earth's destinies. I have gazed in time's abysses, where no smallest thing Earth misses what was hers once, with her chattels, where the past gigantic ghost sits and dreams of thrones and battles and the night of ages lost. Far before her eyes unholed mist was spread, but darkly, slowly rolled aside, like some huge curtain hung above the land and sea, and beneath it, wild, uncertain, rose the wraiths of memory. First I saw colossal spectres of dead cities, Troy once Hector's pride, then Babylon and Tyre, Karnac, Carthage, and the grey walls of Thebes, Apollo's lyre built at Rome and Nineveh. Empires followed. First, in seeming all Chaldea lost in dreaming, Egypt next, a bulk Menomnian starring from the pyramids, then Assyria, Babylonian, night beneath the hallowed lids, Greece in classic white sidereal armored, Rome in dark imperial purple, crowned with blood and fire, down the deep's barbaric strode, Gaul and Britain stalking by her, skin-clad and tattooed with wound. All around them, rent and scattered, lay the gods of features battered, brute and human, stone and iron, caked with gems and garlanded with gold, temples, that did once environ these, and wreck around them rode. While I stood and gazed and waited, slowly night obliterated all, and other phantoms drifted out of darkness, paler stars, shapes with tyrant faces lifted, sultans, kings and emperors. Man and steed in ponderous metal upon a plight, they seemed to settle, condors gaunt of devastation. On the world, behind their march, desolation, conflagration, loomed before them with her torch. Helmets flamed like fearful flowers, chariots rose in moving towers. Captains passed, each fierce commander with his gauntlet on his sword. Agamemnon, Alexander, Caesar, each led on his horde. Huns and Vandals, wild invaders, Goths and Arabs, stern crusaders, each like some terrific torrent rolled above the ruined world, till a cataract abhorrent seemed the swarming spears uphurled. Banners and escutcheons, kindled by the light of slaughter, dwindled, died in darkness. The chimera of a past was laid at last. But behold, another era from a corpse rose, vague and vast, Demogorgon of a present, who in one hand raised a crescent, in the other, with submissive fingers, lifted up a cross. Reverent and yet derisive seemed she, robed in gold and dross. In the skeptic eyes professions of great fate I saw, expressions Christian and humanitarian, played around a cynic lip. Still I knew her a barbarian by the sword upon her hip, and she cherished the strong eidolons, pagans, shadows, Platos, Solons, from whose teaching she endured forms of law and sophistry, seeking still for truth she ventured, just so far as we could see. When she vanished, I uplifted eyes to where the dawn was rifting darkness. Lo, behold a shadow towering on earth's utmost peaks, round to morning's Eldorades, rivered gold in blinking streaks. On her brow I saw the stigma, still of death and life's enigma, filled her eyes around the shimmering folds of silence, and afar faint above the forehead glimmered lone the light of one pale star. When a voice above or under earth against the sea met to thunder, questions vain was repeated, Christ or Cain, and God or beast, and the future shadowy sheeted turning pointed towards the east.